Don't be frightened, humans. This'll all be over soon. What's up, YouTubers, one and all? My name is FateWay1987, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Transformers Studio Series, Rise of the Beasts, number 104, Deluxe Class, Nightbird. With this, that means we officially have one more figure, technically, before we all have all the Rise of the Beast Studio Series figures that have been released so far. Actually, all the ones from 2023, believe it or not. Like, after this one, there's only one more left, and he's coming pretty soon. And it's ironic because he used to be the one that was supposed to come last, and he's still coming last either way. But, anyways, taking a look at the box, like, it really looks good. Though, of course, there's a more concept on the packaging than actually in the movie, so at least they follow the movie here. But on the back of the box, you have your obligatory product shot, 21 steps, Attack of the Museum, which means, yes, this is our third and final, hopefully final, backdrop for the museum. And it says, Nightbird and the Terracons fight back the Autobots to steal the transport key. Which, if you don't remember, I actually have. So, let's open her up and see how cool she actually is. As you might have figured, this is Nightbird in her vehicle mode, and yeah, she has her sword underneath there. And she is a really, really good deluxe. Honestly, she's rather underrated. Like, people say that, oh, she's the mainline, but a lot more with different stuff. And that is the case, but at the same time isn't. And, well, I mean, comparing with the mainline right now, which means I can finally transform this off screen so I don't have to deal with it. But there's a reason why I have these parts out, and you will see that when we get to robot mode. Yes, that does mean I'm going to be using some of her for this. And you'll see how. I figured out a way. I figured out a way because the toy has a little bits, I mean, let's bring in the two race cars. Let's bring in those first. We'll bring in those two. So you can see how well they look together. Especially these two. Kind of had a little bit of a rivalry in the film, not gonna lie. And Mirage falling apart just a tiny little bit. But still there. And they both have pin wheels, so they roll really well. Like, this is nice. This is real nice, but moving outside, here she is. Alright, how do I do that shot? Tell me, how do I do that shot? Because I don't want to mess this up. I think it's like this? Yeah! There we go, ladies and gentlemen. There we go. That is the shot. If you know exactly what this is, then congratulations. If you don't, I'll still tell you because I'm generous. And this is exactly the shot that was the moment. It was a picture back in 2021 when the movie was in pre-production. And this was our first look at the Terracons. And this is the exact pose that they had them in when they were parked. And this is pretty nice. Now, I've yet to actually have it finished with other stuff, but oh well. Also, let's see here. We have Primal and Noah. Just kind of see how that looks together. Yeah, I have Primal standing, but the heck with it. Besides, Primal does need to transform soon, so there's that, I guess. Here she is with the other two Terracons. I should have included all 5 of them, but I wanted to do that one little shot first. So, there we go. So, we had pretty much all the Terracons, and then, well, we have Mainline Prime. And then, these two. Did I already show these two? I'm not sure, but let's just throw these in there. Alright. Pablo's getting an upgrade next year. Prime's getting an upgrade in about a few videos. So stay tuned for that upgrade. And then, of course, we also have, the beasts. The last 3 beasts. Not last 4. Last 4. So, as you can see, this is very well done for... And by the way, she was able to single-handedly take out these 2. She is rather underrated in terms of her strength. Like, sure, she got basically nerfed by Bumblebee. But these 2, that she took them out with just only like a few hits or whatnot, that is pretty impressive. I ain't gonna lie. So, now it's time for transformation. And, honestly, I like it more than the mainline. Yeah, I'm gonna say it. I like it more than the mainline. Now, I also like it even more than Mirage. Isn't that funny? No, wait, hold up. I have one last thing to show you before transformation. And that is... instructions. Yes, we got instructions, ladies and gentlemen. And these are really easy and simple to follow. And actually, since I learned that basically the same as that is similar, this transformation isn't hard. It really isn't. But there are going to be a few tricks I show you in robot mode. So, there's that. Alright, transformation for real. Oh, I'm going to like this transformation a lot more than the main line. First, you want to do is that you want to take off the sword. Just leave it off like that. And then, what you want to do now is... you want to come around here and you want to detach all of this. Attach it all and kind of just leave it hanging there for now. We're going to work on that a little bit. We're going to work on the legs. So, what's essentially going to happen is that we're going to need to untab the everything because, you know, that's how it's going to happen. And kind of just angle it back just enough. Don't fold it down all the way just yet. And then what you want to do is that now that it's free, we can bring this down. We can detach from here, fold out the feet, and spin the leg around, and then fold out the actual foot. And do that same thing on the other side. Again, this is mainline, but it's so much more nicer. It's so much more cleaner. I love it. Also, make sure you actually have the legs down and whatnot, and the feet out enough. So now you can come down here, fold this down, and then just push it in. Locks into place. And there you have half of it all done. Now, what you want to do is that you want to come here, you want to split this, and then you want to bring this all the way down and over. This part's a little bit tricky, so we're going to focus on this first. We're going to flip this inward, and then we're going to flip this upward. This one's a little bit scary to do, I ain't gonna lie. Essentially, you do that. You're going to fold the arms out like you would on the main line. Flip the shoulder pauldrons. And this one actually does a lot better for the head. And what you want to do is that you want to push it down. Bring it down to place. We're not going to do the chest just yet because I really do like doing the chest last on. So here we're going to fold this down. And then we're going to angle this like so. Where it's going to come up here and we got this little tab. A little slot right here is going to slot into this tab. And it just kind of soft locks into place. It doesn't exactly lock entirely. Now, again, there's a little bit of parts forming, but you can actually take off the spoiler. And what I do is I like to I mean, this ain't exactly for transformation. You do whatever you want. But what I do is that I take this and also fix this, by the way. Because this is prone to getting not straight entirely. I wish we had better wings. I honestly did. I honestly do. But, yeah, have that kind of straight. And then what I do is kind of flip this around, you know, give it a little bit more of that transformy feel. And then these little tabs just kind of soft lock here, and it, like, that is actually literally what they do, because they don't kind of lock in at all, and they just sit there. And the last thing you need to do is that you need to push in the chest. Just like so. They're on double hinges, so be mindful of that. And with all that being said, line it all up properly. There is Nightbird. Oh my god, Nightbird, please. There's Nightbird in her robot mode, and she looks really, really good. But why did she come with one sword? Honestly, they had space for two. They could have done two. I don't know. Also, museum fight. So now we're going to compare next to the main line. And again, you'll notice that the main line is missing pieces. Because this is the part where, yeah, she's taller. I don't get freaking why. But this is the part where I say, I have something to show you that you can do if you have the main line. First of all, you can give her second sword. That's the first big thing. But the second thing, you can give her wings. You heard that right. I am giving Nightbird wings. Also, kind of angle these upwards the best you can, because... See, hold on. There. Angle these upwards all the way before you push this down. There. And fix the back, because it's not going to stay. But I can show you how the wings can be on. So, you're going to need to take off the door parts, specifically these. And what you do, this is what I do, this is really, really good. What you do is that you kind of slide it through this bit right here. You do it through this bit. And it's a little bit tricky, but it's doable. And you essentially need to angle them in a certain direction. And by the way, make sure they don't go all the way in too much. And just kind of flay out like that. But I gave her wings now. Look at that. Shout out to my friend Aiden Mori for inspiring me to create this trick, because he has a different trick, but it fails completely because they fall off quite easily. Because they are held together, but they really ain't. Now this does hold together. And because I don't have money for upgrade kits, this is basically what I'm going to be able to use for now on. But yeah, this really does work. Like, I really do like this. And since we're also done with the main line, we don't need the main line anymore, but I'm still keeping it because of these wings. If it wasn't for that, and also Also, yes, the katana can tap here, but I'm not gonna take it off because she looks so good like this. Like, what the hell? Like, she's got some of that sass, and also, I'm not sure you noticed, but underneath, like, if you pay close attention, that is orange. That is not red, that is orange. Orange is the eye color of the Terracons in the film. It's not red, it's orange. It might look red because of the head sculpt, but it is actually orange. And I do like that added detail. I really do appreciate that they went the extra mile to do that. But, yeah. Since that's done, I guess now it's time for side comparison. Something right before, side comparison, I forgot to do her articulation. So, wings are on a swivel. Head is on a ball joint, very expressive. Arms are on a kind of... shoulders on a ball joint. We have a bicep swivel. We have a 90 degree bend at the knee. I said knee again. It's bicep, god damn it. No weight, no wrist rotation. We got a waist rotation. It is somewhat impeded. Actually, not all the way impeded, actually. Legs can kick forward that far. They can kick back that far, despite the fact that this is in the way, which is nice. They can do the full splits. Beat that mainline. We have a... Below the... we basically kind of like a thigh swivel, but it's above the knee. Then we have a 90 degree bend to the knee. We have a big ankle tilt. And then that's basically it. So, yeah. Also, these wings just kind of... I'm going to keep these wings on, you know that. I'm going to keep them on for the rest of this comparison because this is just good. And for side comparison with Nightbird, first we're going to bring in her Terracons. And finally, we have the entire gang. And, yeah, I have Scourge upgraded. Like I have been for the past couple days. And you know what? It's fine. It's fine. Upgrade. You can watch that review. It's, like, halfway to 1,000 views, which is surprising because I don't have that many videos going that long. But that's probably also because of the skits at the fucking beginning. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. Here she is next to some, so there's all the Terracons. There's the group shot. You're welcome. I might use this for the video. We're gonna side all of these. Here she is next to the Autobots, so we're gonna bring in everyone, and then also the Mainline Prime, because I am not revealing the Studio Series 1 just yet. That is actually next video, spoiler alert, for the end of the review. So, yeah, next video we got that, and we're also going to bring in the human as well, because why not? So, there's all that for the side comparison. And then, finally, of course, we're going to bring in the Maximals. And everyone but Nightbird is following. What the hell? That's kind of sad. Really is. So, we got Primal, we got Air Razor, who didn't fucking transform. Like, seriously. Yeah, people are still stalling about that, including myself. Cheetor, and then Rhinox. So, there we go. There's all of them. No, wait, hold up. We also gotta get a Scorponok. That was, I hate my camera. I really do. That almost broke my phone. What the hell? So, okay, you know what? Swap this. Swap this. It's better. So, yeah, she's a fucking tiny person. Enough of that. Let's get down back to transformation, shall we? And the first thing we're going to do is that we're going to remove her upgrades. Because I'm actually getting better upgrades for her. Yeah. It's about time that I did, but there we go. So we're going to remove these. And also now I can actually freely sell back the mainline, because since I'm getting upgrades for wings, I don't need these anymore. So bye. We're going to take out the weapon, and we're going to reorient the spoiler so it looks a lot better for vehicle mode. So there we go. And then what we're first going to do is that, if it hasn't already, untap all of this. We're going to swing this like this, and then just kind of like so. So that's basically what you want. I'm going to bring this, and then you might as well just kind of spin all of this around. I mean, be careful with this part. And then just kind of spin this around. And this is actually a whole lot more enjoyable than the main line, I have to admit. So, then you're also going to push these out properly. Push them all out. Like so. Then you're going to lift this up. And you see that is a lot better clearance than the main line. So you're going to bring these down, and then pretty much you're going to mainline it. You're going to mainline it, and you're going to mainline it. Now, this is different for the legs. But I also recommend that you push this forward, and then kind of just tab that into place, like so. Simple as that. So, what we're going to do here is that we're going to spin these around, just like the main line. Close this up, just like the main line. Push these inwards all the way, just like the main line. But then this is different than the main line. What you need to do is that you're going to open this up, kind of like the main line. Then we're going to bring this all the way down and around. And, by the way, you're going to need to, open that up. And then what you're supposed to do is that you're supposed to tab it in like so. And then once you do that, you actually have more free space here to just simply slide it into place. That is better than the main line. And then you can just kind of fold this like so, and then just kind of tap it all into place, just like that. That is one side of the car all done, and it's a beautiful looking car. Also, you need to have it like this, so kind of just have it angled like this for now. And that curve is very actually accurate. So we're going to do the same thing on this side. We're going to open this up if it hasn't already. Flip this down. Kind of angle this up and around like so. Where this tab is going to also kind of flip the door out a little bit. It's going to kind of tab in right there. And flip that in. And then use the door. And then just kind of tap it together all the way, like so. See? That is much better than the main line. So, we're going to kind of use these. We're going to slide it in like so. And kind of just tab everything into place. Okay. That's not going to work like that. Okay. It's supposed to be tabbed like this. My bad. Okay. So, it's supposed to tab like this. I'm sorry. Sorry for the confusion. So, it's supposed to kind of tab in all the way like this. Okay, I think I did something wrong. Hold up. No way, I didn't. I was supposed to just push this back in further. Okay, so I did everything right. And then what we need to do for vehicle storage is just kind of tab this into here the best you can, but it's going to fall out anyway because, well, there you go. And, yes, I am getting an upgrade kit for this. Not the, ones from, online, actually. I'm actually getting, a kit from the Fire Brothers. Yeah. But, all in all, that's it. That's Nightbird in her vehicle mode and the end of the review. The next review is gonna be this guy. Yes. I finally have him, ladies and gentlemen. Kinda. If you could tell, also, shit, I forgot these at the end of the video. I'm gonna actually add it back in post. Fuck it. So, yes, this is indeed the KO version of Optimus Prime. This is the Black Mamba version, the one that you guys been hearing about for a while. A couple of you probably have your hands on this, and if so, that's good for you. If you're waiting for the byway version, oh well. Honestly, I don't mind his backpack. We will talk more about this, but yeah, that's it for the Nightbird review. Damn, girl, what the hell? Anyways, Til All Are One.